So why the international space, though? Why is that so important right now? And why should somebody really consider starting their financial planning career in the international space, Jake?
The three of us are living proof that people don't stay in one place forever, right? And what we've seen more and more is people start giving advice in the UK and their clients move internationally and they can't continue that relationship. And, you know, financial services, financial advice is a relationship-driven service. So internationally, we can now obviously give advice across multiple jurisdictions. Clients can stay with you if you're qualified in those jurisdictions. The opportunity is big, especially where we are sat today. I mean, you come over to the Middle East, you obviously come over because you want to better your life financially, and there isn't pension plans, there isn't structured savings, there isn't national insurance contributions. So everyone you kind of meet over here needs some sort of structured planning and assistance to help them go forward. So a big opportunity.
I think also it's about having as many options open to you at the start of your career as present as well. So we have people that operate in the international space, but they can just as easily give advice in the UK as well. So actually starting internationally opens up a lot more doors. Whereas if you become really focused on the UK to start off with, and you really start to build your client base there, then the likelihood is that you will normally focus just on the UK. Whereas if you start here and you're working across multiple jurisdictions, you find the one you like and then you go into it from there. So you keep your options broad to start off with, and then you focus on the areas that you want to from there.
And you can get a suntan in the meantime as well.
100%. You can get suntan, you can top up everything, you know, it looks good.
Good. I'll tell you what as well, though, which is really attractive, is, look, I've been recruiting in the space of financial planning for over 16 years, right? Now, one of the things that used to happen when somebody went offshore, was what it was known then, right? International now, that's what we like to say, is that they would build a client base out here. They build clients, but if they wanted to return back to the UK, they lose that client bank, right? And the levels of recurring income that they may well have generated.
I don't think there was a lot of recurring income, was there? It was pretty much all up front at those points.
Yeah. So worth us sort of mentioning here as well, we are a fee-based organisation here at Hoxton. So if somebody does come out into that international space and they start building up client relationships with expat clients, they can continue to service those relationships if they decide to move from, let's say, Dubai over to the US, maybe.
Yeah.
Or if they want to go back to the UK. So it isn't this kind of idea of, right, if I go international, it's just make a load of money, make hay while the sun shines, is it?
100% not. I think that ultimately we've given people the opportunity, and I believe that we really one of the first to do this, to operate across multiple jurisdictions, but do it in a professional, compliant manner. No longer do the regulators, especially after COVID, expect you to be sat on a couch or sat around someone's table face to face giving you advice. The tools that we have now with the likes of Teams, with the likes of Zoom, we make you completely capable of being able to service clients everywhere. I mean, I've got clients personally in Australia. I've got clients here. I've got clients in Europe. I've got clients in the UK, and I've got clients in the US. I can base my day starting in the morning, working across the different time zones, speaking to different people, so that, you know, I'm not constrained just to that one place. It's a really exciting prospect, but obviously you have to be qualified in the different areas. You have to make sure that you do all the CPD in the relevant areas. You need to make sure that you stay. There's a real lack of people that have that breadth, I suppose, across all the different jurisdictions.
No, I love that. And also as well, like next week, you're flying over to the States,
yeah,
right?
I'm over to the States, seeing clients in Houston, which is super cool. Then I'm going to the Cayman Islands. And then I'm going from the Cayman Islands to Las Vegas. It is for work, unfortunately, not for pleasure. Or I say unfortunately, I'm actually really looking forward to going over there. But yeah, I mean, look, you don't have to just sit in Dubai speaking to everyone on Teams. We encourage you to get on a plane and go and see these people because, again, as Jake said, you know, it's a relationship-based industry or profession. Make sure I get that one right. And ultimately, it's about your relationships with your clients. And yes, we can build them off Teams. Yes, we can build them off Zoom. But how cool if you can spend a few weeks every year going over to the United States, going over to the UK, going over to Europe, and seeing your clients face to face as well.